What if there was an independent New York in WW2? That's what I'm doing in this series here. I'm currently editing this video, and it turns out it's now half a year later after I recorded it originally. Therefore I kinda need to piece things together, and my commentary wasn't as good as it is today. I still hope you are going to enjoy this final part, and I'm trying to do my best. And we are currently at war with the Axis powers and many other people. We are already basically annexed New England, but are still at war with all those people here. And we are actually teaming up with Texas, it seems like. They are changing their ideology. Okay, not again. We also have Communist Florida, who is actually losing, as you can see, and we actually had another wartime election. Therefore I created another prompt for ChatGPT, and all of this took me like 10 tries until it worked, and here you can see the result.
Context for the election. The 1940 election in the independent state of New York took place during a tumultuous period of global conflict. New York had joined the Allies in World War II, actively fighting against neighboring states such as Massachusetts, Maryland, Delaware, and other Axis members. Against this backdrop, the political landscape of New York was shaped by the competing interests and ideologies of various parties. To ensure stability during these challenging times, the Liberal Party, National Party, Veterans Party, and Conservative Party formed the National Unity Coalition. This wartime coalition aimed to consolidate support and provide a unified front against the Axis. However, another coalition, the Patriotic Progressive and Socialist Union, composed of the Progressive Party, Social Democratic Party, and the New America, advocated for a more labor-friendly and expansionist agenda. Notably, the American National Movement, a fascist party supporting the Axis, had been banned due to its subversive activities. Additionally, several other parties participated independently outside of the two main coalitions, further diversifying the electoral landscape.
I think this part was actually not that bad, and ChatGPT created a nice narrative.
Chapter 3. Political parties. The independent state of New York saw a range of political parties vying for power and influence during the 1940 election. The participating parties included National Unity Coalition. This wartime coalition comprised the Liberal Party, National Party, Veterans Party, and Conservative Party. Their platform emphasized stability, national unity, and the defense of New York's independence. Patriotic Progressive and Socialist Union, composed of the Progressive Party, Social Democratic Party, and the New America. This coalition advocated for progressive policy, labor rights, and a more expansive role for New York on the global stage. Socialist Party focused on New York independence, democratic socialism, and pacifism. The Socialist Party appealed to those seeking a more egalitarian society. Center Party. The Center Party positioned itself as an advocate for agrarianism, centrism, and populism, appealing to rural and moderate voters. Communist Party, promoting communism, Marxism-Leninism, and populism. The Communist Party sought to advance the interests of the working class and challenge the existing power structures. Truth Party. As an anti-establishment and anti-expansionist party, the Truth Party represented a new political force, appealing to those disillusioned with the mainstream parties.
I think this is actually a pretty nice narrative. We have a more establishment and wartime coalition, and they are trying to consolidate their power in the northeast. Then we have a more left-wing opposition, however they are also more aggressive, and they are the people that kinda want to reunite America, and they are kinda like Theodore Roosevelt. And then we also have a left-wing opposition, and those people are the most pacifist. They don't even want to annex any more territory, and want to keep the independence of New York. Then there are also some other parties, as for sure there are people that don't really like any party here, and that are frustrated because there's a massive war, and I really enjoy it.
Chapter 4. Election campaign and foreign influence. The election campaign in the independent state of New York was not immune to external influences, as various nations sought to shape the outcome to serve their own interests. 4. 1. Influence of UK and France. The United Kingdom and France, as key allies of New York, provided support to the National Unity Coalition, recognizing the importance of a stable and united state in the face of the Axis threat. 4. 2. Influence of Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany, a major Axis power, sought to disrupt the election by covertly supporting parties aligned with their ideology. Their aim was to sow discord and weaken the resolve of New York's opposition to the Axis. 4. 3. Influence of Soviet Union. The Soviet Union, another prominent Allied power, expressed its support for the Patriotic Progressive and Socialist Union. Their ideological alignment with socialist and progressive ideals led to covert assistance to this coalition during the election campaign. 4. 4. Influence of other North American states. Neighboring states, such as Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and New Jersey, closely observed the election in the independent state of New York. They sought to gauge the implications for their own regional dynamics, as well as the potential impact on the larger war effort.
Yeah, that part is actually pretty cursed, and I can even see it now 6 months later. First off, the Soviet Union for some reason is supporting the center-left coalition, even if a separate communist party is running. There's no logic behind it. All the other countries are doing pretty generic things that are very uncreative and don't really help. And then we have the different states in in North America, and all of the ones that were named, or I think almost all of them, are already annexed. Like, of course they are kinda influencing New York, they are now part of New York. Incredibly cursed.
Chapter 5. Election Result 5. One popular vote. The 1940 election witnessed significant shifts in support compared to the previous election, influenced by the party's platforms, campaign strategies, and foreign interventions. The popular vote reflected a changed political landscape.
I don't know if I should laugh or should be mad at ChatGPT, but look at the change thing. I told it to change the support, and it put in a plus and a minus. This is pretty cursed and obviously not what I wanted, but very interesting interpretation. I don't really know what to even add there, but definitely failed the prompt.
5. 2 seats based on the popular vote. The allocation of seats in the parliament was as follows. National Unity Coalition, 128 seats. Patriotic Progressive and Socialist Union, 102 seats. Communist Party, 27 seats. Socialist Party, 16 seats. Center Party, 10 seats. Truth Party, 7 seats. Other parties, 5 seats. Note, the total number of seats is 285, representing the composition of the parliament.
Why are there other parties I didn't mention? I hate it.
5. Free result in different regions of New York. The election results varied across different regions of New York and neighboring states. New York, National Unity Coalition won a majority, with support from both urban and suburban areas. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and New Jersey. The National Unity Coalition also garnered substantial support, reflecting the regional stability and security concerns during wartime.
Also not really good, I only named the largest coalition.
Chapter 6. Analysis 6. 1. The strengths of the parties. The National Unity Coalition demonstrated strength in providing a sense of stability and unity during a time of war. Their coalition represented a broad spectrum of political ideology, ensuring support from various segments of the population. Additionally, the coalition's emphasis on national defense and independence resonated with voters who sought security in the face of external threats. The Patriotic Progressive and Socialist Union capitalized on the desire for social and labor reforms, attracting voters who envisioned a more progressive and egalitarian society. Their focus on expansionism aligned with the state's aspirations for a larger role on the global stage. 6. 2. The weaknesses of the parties. The Communist Party faced significant challenges due to the prevailing anti-communist sentiment and the state's commitment to independence. Their ideological alignment with the Soviet Union and association with the broader communist movement undermined their appeal to a wider electorate. The smaller parties, such as the Socialist Party, Center Party, and Truth Party, struggled to gain significant traction due to the dominance of the two main coalitions. While they represented niche ideologies and dissatisfied segments of the population, their limited resources and visibility hindered their electoral prospects.
I also don't really understand this. The Communist Party and the Socialist Party both got a bunch of support, and they weren't doing that bad. Also pretty bad, but it can actually get even worse.
Chapter 7. Reaction 7. 1. Reactions in other American states. The outcome of the election in the independent state of New York had reverberations across other American states. Neighboring states closely monitored the result, as they sought to gauge the implications for their own regional dynamics and the broader war effort against the Axis. The National Unity Coalition's victory provided reassurance to these states, reinforcing the perception of a united front against the Axis threat. 7. 2. International reactions. International reactions to the election varied. The Allies, including the United Kingdom and France, viewed the National Unity Coalition's victory as a positive development, as it ensured stability and consolidated New York's commitment to the war effort. However, Axis powers, such as Nazi Germany, expressed disappointment with the outcome, as it signaled a continued and strengthened resistance against their expansionist ambitions.
That's a very detailed way to say essentially nothing, or things that don't even make sense. Like, neighboring states are happy that our interventionist party won the election. That doesn't make any sense. And last, and maybe worst, the coalition.
Chapter 8. Government formation following the election. The government was formed by a coalition consisting of the National Unity Coalition, the Progressive Party, and the Conservative Party. This coalition represented a broad alliance of parties committed to national unity, defense, and progressive policies. In conclusion, the 1940 election in the independent state of New York brought about significant changes in the political landscape. The National Unity Coalition's victory, supported by a diverse array of parties, reaffirmed the state's commitment to independence and its resolve in the face of wartime challenges. The election set the stage for a united and determined New York as it continued to navigate the complexities of the global conflict.
Here you can see the parliament. I had to readjust a bunch of seats. For example, the Truth Party actually got the seats of the other parties too, because there actually aren't any other parties, and so they got all of that. The coalition ChatGPT gave me doesn't make any sense at all. Therefore, the National Unity Coalition is going to work with the Patriotic Coalition, and I already forgot the name. I know, incredible of me. But what I can see here is that the parliament got far more left-leaning. Like before that, the Liberal Party got a bunch of seats, and now the National Unity Coalition lost so much. The Communist Party got their best result ever, the Socialist Party gained a seat, and the Center Party, I think, lost 1 seat. No, they actually lost 2 here. Therefore, we actually only have 6 parties here. Let's see what's going to happen now. And the anti-war parties kinda gained seats, as you can see, but still very far from a majority. Therefore I think we can really continue, and I hope we can finally beat Massachusetts. We are really pushing them and they are falling very fast. We still need to wait for some reinforcements, and we got the rocket artillery now. We need to build that too soon. The People's Republic of New Mexico capitulated against Texas because of course they had to. Is fascism gaining there? No, it's actually losing. Don't tell me communism is gaining. I don't think it's gaining. Okay, makes sense. As you can see, they are actually liberal in this world. And look at all of those names. The Nebraskan Empire. We got the public colleges, even more research. And is Huey Long here? Yeah, he is really here. And the Democratic dictator has 100%, because of course he has to. Alabama and Georgia are still fighting Florida. I think they're going to beat them. They're not in a faction though. Are we finally winning? I don't think so. We are still attacking, and we are in a deficit on the tanks, as you can see. We are not giving up to the League of Nations. Push them. We finally have air superiority, at least a bit. Can Delaware fall, please? We don't have a front line there. That's annoying. And we are already on the most aggressive setting. Maybe we should wait for a moment here until we have regrouped. And the Bucky Empire attacked us. That's Ohio. Oh no, not another state. I don't think if we can beat all of them on our own. They're actually pushing. They joined the Axis. Oh no, we're getting encircled. Don't tell me. Oh no, they're really pushing. We are really losing people. What's happening? They are in the team of Colorado and against the Axis powers now. Both of these teams are against Axis. Ontario is attacking us too. Wait a minute, why are they attacking us? Maybe because of the League of Nations. Oh no, I shouldn't have installed that mod maybe. Quebec is also, everybody's attacking. No, I don't want to fall. We don't have enough troops at all. Wait a minute, I'm going to reload. I just want to make our troops ready. And my game crashed. Guys, I think we might fall actually because of all of this. Very annoying, but might happen. I'm sending the people there. Or maybe we can, what would that mean? We would write peace for a moment, maybe? What did just happen? We are still at war with everybody, okay? Are people still going to attack? I don't think so now. Sorry for the reload, but I had to do it for the video. Oh, I think I can now send him back to the front. Please don't lose again. Shouldn't take us long to win. We are so close to Harrisburg, but we might lose some parts of the front line now. Join wars, bringing them in. Liberia joined. Or conflict. Good. And I think Pennsylvania's finally falling. Take Pennsylvania, people. We need the territory. And our manpower's really falling. Limited conscription. Another boost for the army. We are attacking German-Soviet trade agreement, and we are winning in the south mainly. We have air superiority, but we need air supply, more ground crews. We need fuel. We have fuel. I don't really get that. We need tanks, more of them. More military industry. I'm not the best toy for player after all, but I hope we can push them. Take York. They deserve to be part of New York. A joke that probably like everybody in the entirety of Earth has made many times. We got kicked from the Allies. Why? Why did they do that? We took Harrisburg. Important. Take York. Are there many people in this part of Maryland? Do we need it? We need Joe Biden's home state. We could actually demand stuff. Wait a minute. Could we demand that, I don't know, West Virginia wants to be part of our team? I'm going back onto aggressive. Quebec is attacking Nunavut. Okay. Their capital is in Iqaluit. How many people live there? Turns out it's actually the capital with 8,000 people. Interesting, definitely. These are the members of the Legislative Assembly, the MP, Member of Parliament. Who's the mayor? I can't see it. And the drive-through state? No. The New Brunswick is attacking us. Bad. We need to put people on the other front line there. I hope the other countries there aren't joining the Axis soon. Run! Run to the border! And oh no, Delaware's troops are also fighting, expanding now. Just take them, people. Everybody here's running there. Can Pennsylvania please finally capitulate? And are we pushing? We aren't pushing New Brunswick. They're actually pushing us. Those 15 troops should actually be able to win. And I think we have Oregon on our side. Yeah, I think we can't rejoin the British team. The Allies now. Pretty annoying. I think we are winning. I hope Quebec isn't joining the German team who joined. Okay, all of them are against us. No. Ohio. I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. Fight. Survive. somehow. We need the help of Ontario. We should be beating New Brunswick now, but we aren't pushing anymore in this part. I think we made a mistake by attacking other countries before this. People didn't like the Utah Empire. Are we holding? I don't know. Delaware defeated. Good. Important. And I think we are gaining that part. Will Maryland capitulate? The game is running so slow now. Soviet Union attacked Finland. Is Finland going to join the Allies? More for the tanks. Can't we win in the north, I think. Guys, I have now edited 15 minutes of this, and I still have 1 more hour to edit. Therefore I think I'm gonna do the smart thing and just split the third part into 2 parts. Yeah, kinda confusing, but that's definitely better for me and my work ethic, that I don't overwork myself. Therefore I really hope you enjoyed this. I think I forgot to say it, but please leave a like and subscribe, as that way you are really supporting the channel and also won't miss any further uploads. I'm trying to get to 2K, therefore I'm pretty thankful. I'm also thinking about reactivating the JT channel and talk more about politics there, and I'm working on a Jubilee video on that capitalism versus communism video. But that's already taking me a bunch of time, and I will likely have to split it into different parts, as most of the things said were pretty bad in the video there. And I'm trying to balance it between my own opinion and trying to be neutral, although I think it's more objective if I spread my own opinion, as I of course think my own opinion is the correct one, otherwise I wouldn't hold it, and I don't think you have to be neutral. Here you can find a different video. There I demanded different states with the USA, and all of that before Massive Civil War. That's everything I can say for today. In the description you can find my Discord server, and are free to join it. But that's everything for today, and bye!